What's up everybody, my name is Mute Penguin and oh boy, am I about to say something which is going to probably anger a lot of Manchester United fans and make the majority of football fans laugh at me. I back Erik Ten Hag as Manchester United manager. Want me to say it again? I back Erik Ten Hag as Manchester United manager. Before you all start giving me hate comments, watch the video. It's been proven time after time after time that sacking managers is going to do nothing but make us go in the same circle yet again. We bring in a new manager, they'll have a good season, aka a purple patch. Then they'll have a bad season, throw them under the bus, sack them, and the same thing happens over and over again. And the question is, if we sack Ten Hag, who do we bring in? We need to have a plan. We can't just say, oh, we're going to sack him with no plan. Now I know what you're saying. Thomas Tuchel, Gareth Southgate, have they even confirmed that they're interested in the job or not? No, they haven't. There's no guarantee we're going to get who you want us to appoint until it actually happens. Even if we've contacted a manager and they say they're interested, there's still no guarantee that we're actually going to get them, because in the end they might not be interested, they might change their mind last minute, they might go somewhere else. Listen, United fans, do you really want to go through the process of sacking a manager, bringing a manager in, having it do a good season, then a bad season, and then getting rid of him? Do you really want to go through that process again after already going through it so many times? I understand we're not doing the greatest in the Premier League so far, but we won 2 trophies in 2 seasons. Now that's incredible considering that we went 6 years without a trophy and then brought in Ten Hag that won 2 in 2. 3 finals since Ten Hag's come in, 2 FA Cup finals back to back, and a Carabao Cup final. That's amazing, honestly. The season United won the FA Cup with Ten Hag, the fact that we even managed to get to a final and win it with a really poor United team, you gotta give him credit. Fair play to him. I understand the frustration coming from some United fans considering Ten Hag has spent so much money and we're still playing absolutely dire. But unfortunately, that's what it takes. We're going to have to spend so much money in order to rebuild, because we need to keep in mind how many players Manchester United lost when Ten Hag came in. It takes money to rebuild. And to add on to that, considering how many problems have built up at Manchester United way before Erik Ten Hag came in, these issues started pretty much not long after Sir Alex Ferguson left. We need to remember the longer these issues go on for, the longer it's going to take for them to be fixed, because they've gotten bigger and bigger over the years. And when Ten Hag came in, the issues at the club had already been going on for so many years prior. So it's going to take him some time for him to sort out these issues. Now I know some people are going to come flooding into the comment section and say, but Ten Hag still hasn't got a style of play and he's 6 games into his 3rd season, he should be improving by then. He should be having a style of play by then. Ten Hag told us we need to be patient for him to bring in a style of play and for the players to adapt to that style of play. And so far the majority of you haven't even been patient. You've been moaning about it since last season. My question is, where's the patience? Let's jot a note down of what Ralph Rangnick once said. We need an operation in the open heart, proving how toxic the United fan base really is, and it's really sad to see. Seriously, there's going to be no quick fixes and no piece of the quick progress anywhere for a massive club like United. For a team like Manchester United, which is absolutely massive, nothing is going to get mended like that. What's that you say? But Ten Hag finished 8th in the Premier League. Well, may I remind you that Arteta with Arsenal finished 8th in the league twice. Jurgen Klopp with Liverpool. Yes, Jurgen Klopp, one of the best Liverpool managers ever, finished 8th in the league with Liverpool. Him finishing 8th with Liverpool was allowed by Liverpool fans. Arteta finishing 8th with Arsenal was allowed by Arsenal fans. And what did Arsenal fans and the club do to Arteta when he finished 8th in the league? They gave the manager time, and where are they now? They've gone from finishing 8th to 5th to 2nd. 2nd place in the Premier League twice in a row after giving him time. Let that sink in. The same with Jurgen Klopp. What did Liverpool do and their fans do when Jurgen Klopp finished 8th in the league with Liverpool? They gave him time, and what did he accomplish because of that time? Jurgen Klopp created one of the greatest, if not the greatest Liverpool team ever. He got them competing at one point for the quadruple. He got them winning the Champions League. He got them winning the Premier League. Countless cups and trophies. And that was all down to the players and the club giving the manager time. Give Ten Hag time. Another reason why I back Erik is because once he came in, he began to discipline the players as he should. He's telling the players he is the boss as he should. Unlike previous managers we've had, like Ole, he allowed players to walk all over him. It's almost as if the players were in charge of him instead of it being the other way around. When Ten Hag's come in, he's shown the players he is the one in charge. Manchester United fans, you asked for a manager to come in and discipline a undisciplined squad, and Erik Ten Hag did exactly that, and he still is. Now United fans are wanting a manager in who they wanted out only a few years ago. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. He was one of the managers which let the players walk all over him, which frustrated me to bits. Yes, in the process of Ten Hag disciplining the players, it may have upset some players, including Cristiano Ronaldo and Jadon Sancho, but ultimately, the players are getting disciplined and the manager is the one who is actually in charge, which is what it should be like. Plus, sacking him is just totally pointless, as it was only a few months ago that his contract was extended. Why should we sack a manager right after we've just extended their contract? This next part I'm about to talk about is going off topic, but I just feel like I really need to talk about it. Very recently, Erik Ten Hag insisted that Manchester United will solve all their issues at the club sooner into the future and will make quite a bit of success in this season. Now, a lot of Ten Hag haters are going to come laughing at him, calling him delusional everything, even though he's just trying to have a good mentality. However, not long ago, Cristiano Ronaldo released an interview on his YouTube channel, You Are Cristiano, saying that Erik Ten Hag and Manchester United can't say they can't compete for the Champions League and they can't compete for the Premier League. One, how on earth are we supposed to compete for the Champions League if we're not even in it? Two, we nowhere near have a good enough squad compared to the likes of Man City, Arsenal, and Liverpool. They're miles better than us. We are not capable. It's just being realistic. And three, if Ten Hag was to say what Cristiano Ronaldo said, you'd all be laughing at him saying, "Oh, you're an absolute laughingstock, Ten Hag, you're totally clueless. Be realistic for a change." But when he is realistic, you're saying, "Oh, stop being negative. Come on, have a bit of positivity." Oh God, you can't win, honestly. What do you want him to do, honestly? Do you either want him to be positive or do you want him to be realistic? What do you want him to do? You got to pick one. Because whatever he says, it's almost as if everything he says, it's a complete laughing stock towards you all. He'll say, we can't win the league, but we're going to try and do something else. We are going to be successful. You'll all laugh at him saying he's delusional and everything. But when Ronaldo says it, it's good job to the GOAT for speaking up the facts. Ten Hag's the most clueless manager ever. Well, what do you want him to say then? This is why, as much as I love Cristiano Ronaldo, I just can't stand Ronaldo fans. Because what Cristiano Ronaldo said about Ten Hag, he's getting so much praise for it. But if Ten Hag was to say something about Ronaldo, Ten Hag would be flooded with backlash. The bias is crazy. So yeah, that's my reasoning as to why I am fully behind Erik Ten Hag in this process. I believe he is the man for the job. Erik Ten Hag, I love you. You've done a fantastic job so far. Keep fighting. You've been a fantastic fighter. You've been fighting for your job and you've not given up and you're still the manager, and fully deservedly so. And I'm going to be honest with you, I'm worried for Ten Hag. I'm worried for his job because he's under so much pressure at the moment. Well, according to everyone on social media, Manchester United confirmed he is under no pressure and the players and the club are fully backing him at the moment, but that could change some point in the future. Who knows what could happen, because we could have the two shambolic games against Porto and Aston Villa and then he could be gone before the international break. Who knows? I genuinely worry for him. And Ten Hag is the man for the job because we've already had success with him by having 2 trophies in 2 seasons, 3 finals in 2 seasons, but there's going to be way more success coming into the future if we give this man time. Ten Hag in.